Hi, my name is Caitlin and I make cold process soaps. I am making it with kaolin clay and goat's milk today. And I only use 4 different oils for my base. And I super fat at 3%. That way it's not too soft of a bar, but it's still moisturizing. So first I'm going to add the goat's milk and the kaolin clay that's already mixed up together in this jar. I'm going to add that to my oils. Okay. And I'm going to mix that up. And that makes it pretty white. Okay, there's no chunks or anything in there. Good, it's all incorporated. Move that out of the way. The next step is to add the lye water to my oils. And I'm going to strain it. That way, if there's any bigger lye chunks or anything in there, they don't go into the soap. Perfect. Whoops. And we are going to mix that together. And because I already put everything in there first, you're really not going to see too much of a color change when I mix it, but you might see a slight color change. Okay, now that made it pretty much go right back to the color it normally turns. And because I'm sick of fragrance oils morphing color, I've been adding my fragrance oils before colorant. So even if it does rise or start seizing, I could throw it right into the mold and I'd still have a scented soap and it would still be perfectly good just without any color. So today I'm going to do Lavender Chamomile by Crafter's Choice. There is vanilla in there, so it will discolor slightly. And it's a compare to the Bath & Body Works Lavender Chamomile. So I'm going to go ahead and add the whole 2 ounces into this. It's not doing anything crazy yet. We shall see. Let's hand mix it first. That is surprisingly going really well. So, since I have a little bit more time than I thought I had, I am going to do one layer in it with some purple colorant. Wherever it went. Hi, Minnie. What is this color? That's like a, no, that's pink. The lighting in my kitchen is the worst. One moment so I could find it. Alright, I found two different colors, a darker purple and a lighter purple. So I'm going to go in with a bit of that lighter purple. Actually, let me pour it into here. Okay. I'm going to go in, move that out of the way, with a bit of the lighter purple first. That way, if it's not bright enough, I could always add the darker purple, and it's no big deal. Sorry. Alright, I'm liking it, but I would also like it to be a little bit of a brighter purple. So I'm going to add a bit of that darker purple in with it, just to give it more of a plummy purple, or like a grape purple. And that's fine. If you hear any babies in the background, that is my baby. He is in the living room in his little bouncer, and sometimes he does not like the sound of the mixer. And actually, I'm going to mix this a little bit more so it's thicker, so I can lay it down in the bottom of my mold, and then I'll be back. Okay, I mixed it up so it's a thicker consistency. And also, I just want to tell you, I got this mold on Amazon, and it was they're around about $10 to $12 on Amazon. And I have two of them. And for the small batches that I like to make with like more of like the sample sized fragrance oils, I like these small ones. So first I'm going to pour in the purple. And it has a bit of like a silvery tint to it. It's a very ashy purple. It would be a really good toner for hair. When I'm not making soap, I am, well, first off, a mom, and then usually when I'm out of the house, I'm at work, working in the salon, and I do hair. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to give that a smack down. So I'm going to let that set for a couple seconds over here off to the side. Then this here, I'm just going to wipe down my spatula. It's still actually working quite well. It looks like it may have done like a bit of like a yellow discoloration, which is fine with me, as long as it doesn't start doing that brown discoloration over time, because that's the sneaky kind that you don't know until about a week after you make it, and you're like, oh, my soap is turning ugly. That's a good consistency right now, but I want to do just a little bit more so that I could do a texturized top, and I don't want to wait forever, because if I leave the soap, I will forget about the soap because I'm forgetful. And then I'll come back and soap will be completely hard. I'm just getting a little bit of the purple off of my stick blender. Alright, perfect. It's thickening up like crazy actually. So this is the hard part. I might not be able to do it well because these molds are little and difficult to use. It might break through, it might not, who knows. If it's not perfect, it's not perfect. So what? It's a very basic soap, nothing crazy. I'm not too, I was gonna say I'm not too crazy, but you know. I always want to go a little more wild with the soap and then I don't like it. I don't know when the camera cut off, so I'm just going to keep filming. Now, if it cut off during any important parts, I will tell you I poured a purple layer, maybe about 1 inch thick, and then I put this layer right on top of it. And that's so far what I've done. And I'm going to wait for this to harden up just a little bit, and I'm going to put some soap confetti on top. Alright, I was going to wait a bit, but my child is having a meltdown in the other room. So I'm going to spray my my confetti with a little bit of rubbing alcohol. And just gonna lay it on top generously so that whatever falls off, falls off. And it's no big deal. This looks really messy right now. But it'll get better. So alright, I'm going to go ahead and let this sit. My soaps usually cure pretty fast, or not cure, but harden up, and I can unmold them because I usually let them sit, or I water discount them drastically. So I'll probably come back in about 6 hours and unmold it, cut it. So I will be back and let's see here. Let me just give you a little close-up. It's quite messy, but I'm not worrying about it because if I try to clean it, those will fall off. Alright, see you back for the cutting. Okay, here is the soap, the outside of it, and the top. I trimmed the edges to keep it safe, or to keep it clean. Oh, you got me a dime? Thank you. What, bud? Uh-huh. Okay. I figured some of the confetti would fall off. That is okay. I have my container for my soap scraps right here to throw it right back in there. Hey, bud. Calm down. It's a nice purple. Baba. And what I'll do is I'll just clean up the scraps. And I'm getting a bit of a scraping from the top soap because it's a little harder than the rest, so I'm going to turn it on its side. What, buddy? Might be too big to do it this way, but we could see. Yeah, it's going to be too big. So, it'll just have little scrape marks on it. That's fine. It's not too bad. Patrick, no. He's trying to change out the trash bag. And he is 2, almost 2.5. Hey, buddy, don't play with the trash can. Okay. Can't find my one peeler. Dude. Do you have a plane? Alright, I'm going to do that to the rest of them, and then I will show you the end result. Okay, and this is the final bar. Confetti on top, purple on the bottom. Okay, so it looks like I have 9 bars and 2 sample bars over there. And there's the front. It's kind of hard to see with the way my lighting is in my kitchen. I just did a little bit of beveling. Whoopsies. I'm going to put it down. And then this confetti here is just pieces of other soaps that have been beveled. These will be available for purchase in 4 weeks. Thank you for watching.